3 things that every horse owner could argumentatively do tomorrow to start physically optimizing their horses? Everyone loves to talk about like carrot stretches. That was a big thing. And I think like we find that a lot of fun. I don't know how effective they are.
Yeah, I think carrot stretches have their place. You know, you kind of make the horse into a little bit of a trick pony. They start doing the stretch before you even give them the carrot. But I think if looking at the way the sport is moving and how we need to start changing things up, I think the one thing that riders are really good at warming their horses up, but they're really terrible at cooling them down. And I think, yeah, I think we need to focus on cooling our horses down, especially in competition. I think it's really difficult, especially with our professionals, when you've got 6 horses at the show and 3 in the same class, and you're hopping from one horse to the next, and that poor horse just does not, it gets put back in the horse box or the truck and waits to go home. And yeah, the groom or you need to walk that horse for at least 10 minutes. And even when you're working at home, you should be cooling your horse down. And that doesn't just mean walking them. That means, you know, going from the canter to the trot back down into the walk as you've warmed up, and taking your time and warming down all those muscles so that you don't have a problem tomorrow when they're stiff, because they haven't been cooled down properly or they have an injury. So I think that is one thing. Another thing is just listening to your horse. I think Sue Dyson's thing has really kind of highlighted what we should be looking out for in our horses, and calling them professionals at the right time. The physio can't work miracles on your horse, and sometimes you actually do need to spend money on the vet or the farrier. So I think that's one thing. And then the other thing is checking your horse before you get on and when you get off. Yeah, checking them up and down and actually feeling the tendons and feeling all the little bumps on them, because then you're going to catch injuries much quicker. You should know what your horse's back feels like. And then, you know, it changes from day to day. I mean, you know, oh, yes, you know, 2 days now, my horse is being really reactive when I put my hand down its back. Maybe I need to get my saddle fitter out. And when was the last time I got my saddle fitter out? Well, oh, goodness, it's been a year and I'm actually due. Yeah. So I think like actually feeling your horses and running your hands down there and knowing what is normal for them and what's not normal. I had a client about 2 weeks ago, and I walked into the stable and oh my goodness, the leg was like so swollen. And I actually said to her, is this normal for your horse? And she kind of got deer in headlights and didn't know how to answer me. And thank goodness the groom was there. And he was like, yeah, she does this from time to time. You know, she's being in the box all day and the leg actually gets puffy. So that's normal. Don't freak out on that. No. And subtle, you often get like a really, really subtle swelling or something, or subtle heat. That's your first indication that there's a problem and an injury. And, you know, getting those sorted out as quick as possible is always shortens your rehab time. And it can really, really, really stop a major injury from happening.